Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Chichi Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, a real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. He'll try and do that again here.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Indians have elected to.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Michael Brantley will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Number 8 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. You're short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, what are the keys to success for them today?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Jan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanimal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Lorenzo Cain will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Kluber's ready. Here it is on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1-2-3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Here's the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting whacked last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind you. You move on pretty quickly. But in the postseason, you could say it's over and done with, but I don't think it's quite as easy as that. Those are the kind of losses that stick with you, and you just keep thinking about it.
Eric Hosmer will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Pulled toward right center field. Almonte is right there, 1 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
2-1, here it is. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Rougned Odor will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. After one, no score. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Odor ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Carlos Santana is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Line to the right side, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Giovanni Urshela would be next. Oh, that grounder got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Third baseman, Giovanni Urshela.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jarrett Parker strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3 and 2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Eduardo Escobar will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Kluber pauses on his way with the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting ninth,
Frank Lockwood set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
1-2, and set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Angel Ojeda steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
A runner at first with no outs here. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kane makes the play, 1 away.
the left fielder, number 24.
Michael Brantley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. He's running towards second. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. He's running again. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Number 8 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting towards the 3rd base dugout. Gallo is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. Home half of the 3rd coming. Lorenzo Cain digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Kluber sets his sights. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
And this throw had to be on the money because this guy got out of the blocks pretty quickly that time over at first. But this throw is an absolute pearl. Never gets more than 5-6 feet off the ground, and he guns him down.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Lonnie Chisenhall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line to the right side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the 4th. Joey Gallo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Kluber gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well. Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Abraham Almonte will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Lockwood scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Giovanni Urshela.
Giovanni Urshela is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he sent down. And so now with 1 away, they finally get themselves another base runner.
Ojeda.
Striding into the box, Angel Ojeda. He singled his last time up. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Outside, 2-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Michael Brantley digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeShields has it in his tracks. Oh, he botched it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Number 8 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Bounced to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Rangers nothing. Delino DeShields will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almonte giving chase, and this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but it'll be tough not to cash this one in. He's not stopping going around second. He's going to make it all the way up to third here on the leadoff triple.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chisenhall is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 6.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. On his way to pitch number 75. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 3 and the Rangers 1. Luke Jackson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
53, Luke Jackson.
Yan Gomes will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow.
Joey Gallo, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Right fielder.
All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Standing in now, Jarrett Parker. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Delino DeShields strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away. Here it is on 3-1. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Giovanni Urshela is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Angel Ojeda steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Ojeda.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Francisco Lindor stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jerry Blevins will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Jerry Blevins.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Well, once this ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here 3-1. Michael Brantley will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a 3rd would be above and beyond the call of duty.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Jake Diekman will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Yan Gomes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Fly ball into straightaway left. DeShields is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting,
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line hard, but foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Still 2-2. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they hang on to it. Hideki Maeda is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Hideki Maeda.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Rougned Odor will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds. It's 3-1. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Striding in to start the 9th, Abraham Almonte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Parker has a read on it, And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Giovanni
Cleveland,
Urshela will
third
stand in
baseman,
here. 0 for 2 with a run scored
Urshela.
so far. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Angel Ojeda. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Jarrett Parker will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Allen has the target. Here's the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hot shot to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 8.
Delino DeShields
Delino
will stand in, needing to do
DeShields.
something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to strip.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So a big moment here and standing in, Eduardo Escobar. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. To third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Prince Fielder will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 84, Prince Fielder.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-1. Good night from Arlington.